Okay, and 11 brave knights, princesses, and princesses, welcome back to Paradise Lost. So, we found out the girl's name is Eva, I think, and that was before we were interrupted and all that other stuff happened. So, the computer shut off, or shut the valves, or the vents of a room, and did some things. I don't know if we have to replay this or not, but I'm going to, just so we're all completely understanding of the situation. So, I don't know what the hosts are, like does this thing run off of people? That's what I want to know.
Okay, let's see if bidirectional communication is working. Clearly not. We'll have to find a workaround. What if... I know it's not ideal, but given the circumstances, this will have to do for now. I'd like you to press the button, if you can hear me.
Like this, for example, we have to press a button. This is what got me curious in the previous episode, because I'm like, why do we have to press a button? But we do.
I know the interface can be a little intimidating at first. I'm here when you're ready.
Okay.
Dobrze. Let's try another experiment, shall we? As I suspected, this won't be straightforward. There's some sort of safeguard blocking my input. This makes no sense. Why build a huge machine with this much computing power and then make it impossible for the operator to use it? Unless it doesn't want me to make any changes. It wants you to make them. I just tried to access the part of the system. Can you enable it? That's it. It worked. Okay. Let's not waste any more time. You always said you wanted your own garden someday.
We're just gonna do it this way.
What do you feel like planting?
Wheat, because wheat is good. Corn probably would pay for more.
Remember, we must be careful not to overwater the crops.
So I don't understand what these choices are for.
We must have initiated the automated calibration cycle. It's overloading the system. Remember, we prepared for this. We need to disable some of these processes before...
Okay.
You have to authorize its change. I can only request them for you. Now, disable them as quickly as possible. That's it. Now for the next one. You're doing great. It's no use. That's it. We're turning it off. Jasna cholera. It won't let me.
both missing.
Is that you? Say something.
He turned it on.
Turn what on? What are you talking about?
That machine, he turned it on. I don't think he's supposed to do that.
Who cares? I haven't heard from you since that jump. Do you know how worried I was? Are you alright? Well, are you?
I'm fine.
Then why didn't you say so? Where are you? I haven't seen you on my monitors.
It looks like the pulse settled down here after the attack.
So you found the living quarters. Good. According to my map, they are on level 3. I'll try to find you with the cameras. I don't want to lose sight of you anymore. Do you understand? We need to stay focused, okay? Please tell me you understand.
I'm going to try not to breeze through her dialogue like I have been. Like, it's not all the time, it's just most of the time I will
Okay.
accidentally talk over her or click too quickly, so I feel like this game's going to pull a Soma on us, if you know what Soma is, where we may be some sort of machine or something. I have that feeling.
Hey. My name's Eva. I thought you should know.
My name is Shimon.
Nice to meet you, Shimon. I'm sorry if I came across as cold before. After we talked, I realized how selfish it was of me to expect you to make that stupid jump. My first thought was to scream out your name to stop you, but then I realized that I don't even know what it is. So, I'm sorry. Anyway, that's all I wanted to say.
It's okay. Everything is fine. I will find you. And then we will figure this all out.
Thank you, Shimon.
Wow. Like, in all seriousness, how did they build all this? That's something I've been wondering.
Are you there? According to my map, this is the luxurious part of the bunker. But I can't see anything. Most of the cameras have been disabled. I'd love to see how the German elites lived. I bet it's glamorous. Is this thing even on?
It is quite glamorous. I mean, they definitely like glamour, that's for sure. It's kind of inspiring. What do we got here? Discover the path to the birth of the Third Reich. Explore the cradle of the Iron Raids and source of its power. Unravel the secret that shall swell the ranks of our army and overwhelm our enemies in the day of reckoning. Come to the inaugural meeting of the Forschungs- und Lagergemeinschaft das Einen, or I am butchering German language, led by Professor Bruno Berger, an anthropologist, a member of the 1938 to 1939 German expedition to Tibet. During this expedition, he unearthed the mysterious underground land of Agartha, and the source of iron power, power which will now serve to defeat our enemies. Discover this research whose fruit will soon allow us to wipe the enemies of our national socialist homeland from the face of the earth. Fascinating. I would have loved to. Oh, I'd love to go but it's a fictional place, probably with some real, very real ideals, so. There's so much to see and explore. Like, this game just has so much to see. It's like you could literally spend, I mean, according to one person.
Shimon, is that you? I can hear your footsteps.
Cool. Yep, it's me. Just walking around. Exploring. Oh, I picked up something. Wowee. But the fact that they built all of this is just nuts. It's like, how? But then again... Oh, I wonder.
I'm here.
Okay. I think there's a working camera in here. It's so dirty I can barely see a thing.
I can try cleaning it.
Really? That would be great. Find something to help you clean the camera.
There's a bottle of some kind of chemical here.
What kind of chemical?
I don't know, I don't speak German.
Schade.
What?
It doesn't matter. What does it say on the label? Don't tell me it's a solvent and you tried to sniff it. And now you're lying on the ground unconscious. Don't worry. I'll be here when you wake up. Wait. If it's really a solvent, you could use it to clean the camera. Just please don't touch it with your hands. Find something to pour it on.
Okay, the music is drowning out the voices. Hold on. Let's turn that up a little bit. I really need to pay attention to that, because sometimes they'll say stuff and it's like you can just barely hear anything. That's being said, I know, the camera's over there, I know, but I'm exploring.
Put his legs up. His kidneys are starting to fail. There is not much we can do for him now.
There is. You know that.
I'm too tired to have that discussion again.
What do you want from them? To pray their problems away? It hasn't helped them so far.
Oh, that was horrific. You know what? Forget the camera. I don't need to see any of it.
Yeah, you do. I told you I would clean the camera, and I did it, so now you can look around.
I'm sorry it was such a disappointment.
It's not your fault. That's just the way things are.
I might have to turn it up just a little bit more. Look at these horses. Is there anything in here? This looks like a toy shop. That's a train. Yeah. Wait. I thought I saw like an interactive thing. It all looks the same. Okay, yeah. We can go that way. But I'm not done out here. Because I want to be able to take in everything this place was. Like, it's so amazing. To the settlement office, I am looking at the dietary recommendations for biocomponents created by the settlement office. Miss Saglin Huber found this part particularly amusing. Brain development is highly dependent on essential and saturated fatty acids. A natural sort of EUFA is fish, seafood, or seaweed, such as algae. Does Miss Saglin Huber realize our recommendations are laughable? If not, could you please give her that message? Oh, look at that, we got around the rubble. And then we also have the back of that shop to explore. This game is making... Alright, before we do anything else, we're gonna go back and look at the back of that shop, because I'm pretty sure there's something to see back there. Huh. Okay, what are we doing? Weekly report. Monday 46 went, 43 came back, minus 3 people. 43 went, 42 came back. 42 went, 36 came back. 36 went, 24 came back. 22 went, 17 came back. If this continues, I guess we're doomed. So they went from 36 to... I mean, from big number to small number. Don't worry, I am here. What do we got? No devotional or ritualistic objects are permitted in this shelter. You can anonymously surrender any such objects in this room. If you're found with any in your possession, you would charge with treason. Okay. That's a bit rash, but okay. Aha! Alright. We've explored all of that, so now we can, without much deterrent, look around elsewhere. What are you? You are a symbol. Can I walk around you? I can. It's awesome. That was fun exploring all of that. Ooh, what's this?
The anchor symbolizes how strongly we hold to our values. Values which are not up for discussion. A storm rages on the surface. We are whipped back and forth by the gale, but our values remain unchanged. Our fathers, our mothers, our grandmothers and grandfathers, they all shed their blood for principles. Today, so too will we shed our blood. But this time, we shall conquer and seize our future.
Speeches, 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 speeches. That door won't open. Gotta love him. Alright. I think we've explored everything, so we can walk through this gate now. And it will probably likely close as soon as we walk through. Right. Nope, it won't. Okay, good. I didn't ask you, Wind. I was hoping the door would close. No, I don't want you falling on my head. You can stay up there. Okay, that looks like a place to go. Making sure there's nothing else that I'm gonna miss before I go. Okay. Dear all, when they cheated us during the food distribution, that should have been the last straw. I was naive to think they would still be reasoned with, could be still reasoned with. I don't think anyone's any more doubts. We strike at noon. Remember, these people are no longer resemble the people you once knew. He's brainwashed them. Don't pity them. They wouldn't afford you the same kindness.
Hey, I was getting lonely, so I figured I'd call you. I hope you don't mind.
Did you say your name was Eva?
Yes, that's right.
So you have the same name as that thing?
Could you please not compare me to a lifeless machine? Besides, Eva is spelled E-W-A, not E-V-E. I thought we agreed to trust each other.
I do trust you, I'm sorry.
I have an idea. Each of us says something about themselves. Something personal. I'll start. I was born in Krakow, but I spent most of my life living in a small village in the mountains. My dad is sort of a pastor. I was always really impressed by how he managed to inspire his people. But I never got to meet my mom. Your turn. Remember something personal.
My mom passed away recently.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that. And now you're looking for the man in the picture. Did he know your mom?
I think so.
I understand now. Thank you for telling me that. It couldn't have been easy.
I should keep going.
Right. Thanks for the chat, Shimon. Talk to you later.
we could assume that the computer has an artificial AI, you know, or that the AI runs off of a person, you know, because think about it, it needs a subject to run. It uses a human brain to exist. So, without logic, would it be a stretch to think that perhaps the machine is talking to us? Like, I get that feeling that perhaps she is the machine and she doesn't like to be talked to up like that, though she probably is, and it's very likely. So we'll be back. Leave, like, subscribe, so always room for one more next video. Goodbye, everyone.